It's a festive phobia. Sharnie Christie, she's got a very irrational fear, very unusual fear.
What, Ruth? How unusual?
Well, she's frightened of those things. Pantomime horses.
Oh, my goodness, I'm getting it out of here.
Yeah, she doesn't like them at all. She's very, very frightened of them. And not just panto horses, but anybody dressed up.
Don't be laughing at that.
No.
If any of you at home think that's funny, it's not funny. It's real. It's real to her.
Yeah, but the Speakmans, they say they can cure her. Yeah, and we're going to see how a bit later.
Well, today we have brought Nik and Eva back. They're here in the studio to see whether they can try and cure what is a festive phobia, and that phobia belongs to Sharnie Christie here. And Sharnie, you're 19 years of age, you go to the university in Greenwich, you're studying drama.
Yeah.
And your phobia could really get in the way of your intended career or pastime, whatever it happens to be, which is, your fear is?
People in fancy dress, mainly with their face covered.
And panto horses.
And particularly pantomime horses.
Yes.
You can't see anything at all.
No.
So where do you think this started? Can you remember?
I was on holiday and I was in a park and I went on a ghost train and there was someone following me with a mask on, taking out my hair clip and things, and it just scared me. I came off in floods of tears, and so they had to stop the ride and he had to come out, take the mask off and show me who he was.
And how old would you have been then?
I was 9.
9. And so really from then?
Ever since then, I can't.
Is it just people with their face covered then?
Mainly, yes, because I don't know who it is behind that face. So it could be anyone.
Well, let's see what Nik and Eva make of that.
Well, on the face of it, it sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? A fear of pantomime horses. However, it is a recognised condition. It's called mesophobia.
Blimey.
And with your teeth in, yes. But also, there's another phobia called masculophobia. And what Sharnie has got is a combination between the two.
And what would be your reaction then if you were out in a shopping centre and you know, or somewhere, and there was a pantomime horse or a snowman dressed up?
They're all different. Like, I can freeze and just be in floods of tears. I'll run away. I'll just scream. It's all different.
And that would apply to a football mascot or a Ronald McDonald or anything
like that. There's
like that.
Because I go to watch football and I see the mascot. Yeah. That mascot's fine because I've known him since I was young. But if I go somewhere else and there's another one, I can't stand it. I have to turn away. And
what about all your friends and family? Do they think this is silly? Do they get cross with you?
They
or
laugh at me. They do.
Supportive?
They do find it funny, but I find it funny, and I think it is silly. Once I've seen it, and then when I think about it, I'm like, that's really silly of me. But I can't help it.
Okay. Well, we're going to show you some of the things that you're afraid of, because we've got Nik and Eva here, so hopefully you're feeling safer. We've also, I have to say, however serious this sounds, we have got a doctor standing by, because some of these phobias, it can be very severe, can't it, and cause a panic attack, which hasn't happened to you, but, you know, we like to be on the safe side, so we have got Dr. Dawn.
She doesn't know whether to laugh or cry at this stage, so she does.
I know she's very nervous.
But you're apprehensive.
So are you ready? Look, Eva's there holding your hand.
I don't know where they're coming from.
OK, no, we're just behind here. Nothing's going to jump out at you, I promise.
You're making me scared, for goodness sake.
OK, so let's pull back our first curtain. This is the one I think you'll probably be OK with. Stop it. So you can see their faces, OK? So how does that make you feel when you see them?
OK, the Santa's a bit covered up, but...
So the more covered up... So our little lovely elf here, look at him.
Fine.
He's lovely. How could you be scared of him? But the Santa, because the face is a bit more covered.
Yeah.
But you're OK, you're not ready to kind of run off.
Fine.
But if Santa approached you, would you get more frightened?
Probably not, no, because now I've seen it and...
OK, go shake hands, Santa.
Hello.
OK.
OK.
So far, so good.
OK, off we go, Elf and Santa.
Thank you very much indeed.
Let's close the curtain again. And you're saying for most phobias it will be something, an incident that sets somebody off.
What we call an installation, and what's actually happened is that Sharnie's been in a heightened state. She's linked that to her fight or flight mechanism, and I'm actually sat here and she's shaking like a leaf.
I know.
No, I can see you're now worried about what's coming, what we're building up to, because you know this is going to get worse bit by bit. OK. Well, don't worry about it. Here we go.
OK, take a deep breath.
Take a deep breath.
We're all here, and if you don't like it, we'll close the curtain, OK? Right,
don't worry. No, actually, it is. You do sit here and you say, as you said, it's unbelievable. People wouldn't believe this is true, but you are now becoming genuinely distressed.
And it is quite sad that people do laugh at people with phobias, and what they don't realise is just how debilitating a phobia can be, no matter how ridiculous it seems to all of us. Now, she set this up when she was 9 years old, and that has stayed with her. So she's viewing this.
What's going through her mind, Nik? Now, what?
I don't want it to open.
Well, basically, because it's her fight or flight mechanism has been fired off. Her adrenal glands are secreting adrenaline into her bloodstream, and therefore, you know, she's saying, I don't want this, but she can't stop it.
Is your heart kind of beating faster? And
Yeah, my legs are shaking.
Okay, take a deep breath again, because nothing bad's going to happen to you. We're all here, okay? And we're going to hopefully sort this for you today. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain. Oh dear. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So
So
we'll draw the curtains again.
let's
there on
pull that back.
Yeah. So there you see.
Right,
you
they've
see.
gone now.
You see the task there that Nik and Eva have got ahead for them, and we've a lot of work to do there. But you're confident, Nik, that you, by the end of the programme today, will see a whole new girl here.
We've not let you down before, have we, so.
And Sharnie, oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Let's hope we can sort this. Do you believe that you can get this sorted today? Because you've
believe
seen
it
Nik
can
and
be
Eva
done.
do this with other people. And how much do you want this sorted?
I want it gone. I don't want to have to walk down the street and worry.
And when it's happened, afterwards, do you feel a bit silly? Do you think, oh, that's all
Yeah.
bit
I just
embarrassing?
think, why did I do that?
But the thing is, now it's interesting. She's now laughing because you know there's nothing else. We're not going to pull the curtain back again. So you know deep down the tension bit is gone, the frightening bit's gone.
Still shaking.
I'm still shaking. I'm just getting over
They
it.
think they can cure you. Do you think you can be cured?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
I think the big test is we know that we can cure her without question. However, we've only got an hour.
Okay.
That's the challenge.
All right,
It's
that
a
is
big
the
challenge
challenge.
today. Now, earlier we met 19-year-old Sharnie Christie, and she had this very severe phobia of pantomime horses or anybody kind of dressed up that she couldn't see, and it really had disturbed her, and her Christmas was going to be a bit of a nightmare. With their face covered, then?
Mainly, yes, because I don't know who it is.
We're going to hopefully sort this for you today. Okay, so let's pull back the curtain. Oh dear. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So
So
we'll draw the curtains again.
let's
there on
pull
that.
that back.
Yeah. So there you see.
right,
you
they're
see.
gone now.
Can you just see how serious all that was? Because when it started out, we didn't think it was that serious for it, but it is. Nik and Eva, only an hour, Nik, yeah? Only
Just
an
an
hour to
hour,
work, and
yes.
that's a big challenge for you. But you think you've made progress?
We don't like to let you down. That's the big
safe.
thing, so.
I think it's a
Well, Sharnie's smiling.
I'm excited.
So let's
that's
talk
good.
about what you've actually done this morning in that hour.
Well, the thing is, we don't just want to cure the phobia. What we want to do is make it exciting. So we like to take it to another level. So what we've done with Sharnie, we've taken this phobia, and this basically was caused by an underlying schema or a cognitive thought process, and we've now changed that, so when she sees these things, instead of being upset and having all the anxiety, she'll actually laugh.
Dr. Dawn here, Dr. Dawn, just come in, just to let you know here, we've got Dr. Dawn just on standby in case you hyperventilate or anything like that. But it's a very real situation for her.
Do you know, I probably don't do a surgery without seeing an anxiety-related condition. And it costs a lot of money to the NHS. And I mean, I'm quite excited to see this because someone like you would come into my surgery and what I've got available in terms of treatments for you is really quite limited. So, yeah, I'm quite excited.
Okay. Now remember, it is costumes, it is particularly panto horses and things. Certainly an hour ago you could not have faced them. Do you think you're ready to face what's behind this curtain now?
Definitely.
How are you feeling now compared to earlier this morning?
Excited, and I want them just to come out.
Okay.
Okay, well,
Okay,
let's
well,
keep
things are
waiting
happening.
then.
It's. I mean, you know when they say in pantos, it's behind you. It really is. It really is behind you this time. Okay, let's pull back the curtains and let's see what we've got. Okay. Here we have the horsey, the snowman, the Santa, and another horsey there.
Could we ask them to come forward?
Is there
Yes.
anyone in particular you'd like to see first of all? Hug a
All
snowman.
of them, I love all of them.
Come on, let's bring out the
okay.
snowman. Let's bring out the snowman there. Right?
It's so cool. Let's have a hug.
Snow cool.
Wow.
Lovely, that's a result. Come on, Santa. Come on.
on,
Thank you, Snowman. Snowman. Snowman, go away before you melt. That's it. Lovely. Thank you, Santa.
Now, these were the ones that
Now the
really
horses.
did freak you, didn't they? Here comes Dawn.
Oh, there. Oh. Okay, here we go. Do you fancy petting the horse's nose?
That's so weird.
So what are you feeling now? The last time you were terrified, couldn't look at them, you burst into tears.
I'm just excited, and it's weird that I can just stand here and be fine.
Did you ever believe that they could change things around for you, Nik
I
and
did
Eva?
think that it could happen, but it's just amazing that it has.
Right, we'll get you another horse in here. Go on, horsey. Gee up there. Go on. Yeah. Go on. And here we are.
He's a natural with animals, my husband.
Yeah. There we
This
go.
is a lady horse.
You can give this one a name if you want. We call it Ruth around the studio.
Got the same teeth.
Hello. Oh, this is so good.
Could you give her a cuddle, Sharnie?
Give her a cuddle. So this doesn't surprise you, Nick, at all, does it?
Well, 20 years of doing this stuff and seeing it every day, no, it doesn't. But, you know, it's... one thing that I would say is that it should never, ever be ridiculed because, you know, she was clearly suffering before, and a lot of people are. And unless you're feeling the feelings yourself, it's easy to laugh at it, but she was suffering with major anxiety
Well, it's
before.
great to know from you guys. Go on, horsey, you can go now as well. Go on. It's great to know that that help is.
Bit of overacting from our team there.
Well done, you. Well done. You deserve the biggest hug of all. Very well done. And it's going to be a happy Christmas, isn't it? Hey? Do you think you could face a panto?
I think I could.
Yeah.
Yeah, without having to turn away.
And with you being an acting student and all that sort of thing,
Yeah.
that,
Now I don't have to worry.
you don't have to
I can
worry.
just do whatever.
You know, thanks to these two, Santa's little
Yeah.
helpers, Eve and Nick. Thank you
You're
both very much
welcome.
indeed, and have a great
Brilliant.
Christmas to you as
Thank
well.
you.
Thank you very much indeed.
Fantastic.
Wonderful.
Well done. Enjoy Christmas now.